Hi, and welcome to The Lazy Actor. I recently had the chance to help out a good friend of mine who's doing a blog post. He is a sound designer for film and commercials. I've worked with him a lot, and he was doing a comparison of two different kinds of lav mics. So while I was there in his studio, whipped out my flip camera, and I asked him to tell us some of the stuff that the sound department would like all of us actors to know before we arrive on set. All right, take a look. All right, so here we are with Christian Doland, sound man extraordinaire, and a little camera shy, but he's agreed to do this for all of you lazy actor people. And Eric Newsom, talent extraordinaire, and he does both voice and on camera. So right now, Christian Doland is miking Eric for a test. We're going to check out what some different mics do.
No, we're going over for this.
Okay.
This is a very kind of unorthodox method of miking. You wouldn't do this in the field. This is just to compare two mics, two lavalier mics. So we're going to go over the close without dressing into the cables or anything like this. You never really do this on a real job.
So if we are talking about on a real job, this is your chance to educate the actors that might possibly be on set later. What type of clothing, assuming, we're going to just assume here for a second that the actors are required to bring their own clothing to set. Okay, so no wardrobe is being supplied. What would help you out as the sound department? What could they wear?
Cotton.
Cotton is our friend.
Cotton.
It's the fabric of our lives.
Totally true. The thing is, I'm having trouble with this tape. Synthetics tend to rub and zip. Tape doesn't adhere to them as well. And they prove just problematic all around, So you don't always have a choice. Sometimes you have to show up in whatever suit you've got a tie, if you're wearing a tie, and we can make do. But if you do have an option, cotton is our first choice. Lack of starch, also, if you can get away with it, you don't always have that option. Sometimes you have to be a business professional and show up crisp and what have you. But starch gets very, very rigid. Again, it makes noise as well. And I'm going to have to start over with this tape.
We will not judge your taping ability today. That's all right.
But yes, typically when we do have to put a mic like this under, it's going to go on the chest. That's the best place to put it. So we have to tape it to either your skin or an undershirt or something like that. And then tape the cable down so that doesn't make noise, and then hide everything under your clothes. So if you're wearing fitted clothes, it all has to fit under there so we don't see it, so we don't see any wrinkles or bulges, and still sound nice and clear, which can be challenging. So you're going to be taped up, you're going to be strapped in.
So men should probably shave their chest. Women too, for that matter.
If they can, honestly.
Or could they wear an undershirt?
Sometimes, but if you've got a hairy chest and we put it on the undershirt, then we'll hear the shirt rub against the hair regardless.
Listen to this. That's a scary thought. Okay, so in an ideal world, they're wearing cotton and they have no chest hair.
In an ideal world, I guess we're in, Horn Valley and then deal with actors there. No, the hair is a problem to be worked around.
Especially for women.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so ideally you would like it if women would wear a form-fitting cotton undershirt, cotton bra.
Cotton bra, preferably a bra that does not have a kind of cloth panel attached to the cups that is apart from the body, because that can prevent or provide other problems as well. Okay. Typically with a mic like this, we'll tape or pin it to the center strap of the bra right over the sternum. Okay. Cleavage presents a natural air cavity. And minimum of clothing wrestle.
I know some men that have natural cleavage. So.
This gentleman's got some great cleavage.
In an ideal world, right there. Plus, we're doing a nice thing for Ruth Ann's there.
Sorry, we're going to do two mics today.
Just because today what you're actually doing is a test of two different kinds of mics and what the quality is.
Correct.
In a movie, you wouldn't actually be miking a man twice.
Never do this. The only time you'd want to do that is if you're in a mission critical situation like the president.
And you really don't want the sound to go down.
No.
Okay, so if we were talking to President Newsom here.
Well, the Black Eyed Peas could have used it yesterday in the Super Bowl.
Okay, well there's that too. So maybe dual mics is a good thing. Exactly.
Oh, they have some.
They had some problems.
There were some issues, yeah, but came off. It was energetic.
There you go. That's what you're looking for. So for men, really silk ties are not ideal unless they absolutely have to. Is there anything else that would help out the sound department? How about, I've heard something about flip-flops. How does the sound department feel about flip-flops?
It's about as We feel about how they sound as about how we feel
How they look.
how they look. So,
All right, sir.
you know, if you've got dress shoes, required to wear dress shoes, typically, if they're not being seen, we'll ask you to take them off. Or we'll put foam on them, because you will literally step over your own dialogue.
All right.
Like that,
So obviously, Christian Dolan had a lot of great information and maybe answered some of the questions that you have. I would love to say that really, this lazy actor is only for the newbies. But unfortunately, I've seen way too many actors show up on set wearing tracksuits and dangly jewelry and flip-flops and all those wardrobe choices that can really make the sound department kind of hate you, which in my experience is not the best thing to do. So I like to keep the sound department on my side. This is a good way to do it. Pay attention to what wardrobe choices you're bringing to set. If you are lucky enough to be on a set where wardrobe is provided by the production and you have a wardrobe person, even better. But work closely with them, and you still need to know what kind of undergarments to wear. It's important stuff, and whether or not to shave your chest hair. So it's a personal choice. All right, I'm gonna go catch a movie.